indicates ready. Stand by.
Hi, Michael Payne from Team Carbon Arms. I'm out here at the Pikes Peak Gun Club at a local shotgun-only match in the continued evaluation of the Benelli Super Vinci. Haven't shot it in a 3-gun match before, so I've done a little bit of port work. I've got my my Nordic tube on there, and that's really the only adjustments I've made to the gun. So we're going to run it today, and we're going to see how it goes in a 3-gun environment. Next up, we'll have some of the local guys bring them over, and we'll let them shoot it. Stand by. Over. Oh. All right, so what do you think?
I like it's really smooth. I think once this loading port gets smoothed out, there is a lot of material there. Once it gets smoothed out, I really had no problem doing my double or quad load on that. I was just saying I really like that the release here is right in the middle, which is really lefty friendly. And it was smooth shooting and pretty nice.
Very cool, very cool. All right, give me your thoughts.
Gun points incredibly well. Loading port works real well. I don't know what caused the malfunction, but the gun runs, stays on target. It's like the recoil impulse, you know where it's going and where it comes back to. So setting up for your second shot,
Nicely done.
Thanks,
I'd say you're doing pretty good for being brand new to this sport.
Yeah, about 6 months or so.
So what'd you think of it?
It's smooth. It's really smooth. Recoil is pretty predictable, which that's to be expected from a Benelli. I've heard they're really good shotguns.
never clear.
All right, Jeff, so what are your thoughts on the gun?
We had only one little hiccup there in the reload, but I'm wondering if that was my fault. I had my hand was starting to kind of migrate down a little bit, and I wonder if I accidentally touched something.
So you're saying that the foregrip is a little slippery for you?
Foregrip's a little slippery. Even with a glove, it's a little bit better, but I would probably want to do a little bit of a stipple on that.
Okay.
Other than that, guys, the gun.
How's the recoil management?
Non-existent. It's fantastic. You don't feel hardly anything.
And we were running 3 1/4 gram nitro 27s.
Yep, those were your handicap loads. So I had a few times coming off of a reload where I didn't get the gun back on shoulder properly,
So you're probably going to see a little bit of a climb, but that, again, that's shooter fault, not gun fault.
How's the pointability?
Pointability is good, and these come with adjustable pieces. This one's not set up for me. This is literally the first time I've shot this gun, so I would set this up a little bit further over for my eye, but it has all the adjustability you can ask for.
Yeah. How's the balance?
Amazing. It's right there in the middle, centered up. So with a fully loaded tube, it's going to be a little forend heavy, which is exactly what you want for left-hand support.
Very cool. All right, thanks, Jeff.
Thanks, guys.
Okay, I'm done with my first match, and as you'll see in the videos, they did have a few feed failures. Now, I grabbed whatever shells I happen to have on the shelf. So today I shot gun clubs. They're the 1,200 feet per second standard 3-dram target loads. It was not quite enough to cycle this reliably all day long. Fine for skeet and trap, but in 3-gun I'd probably run some super sports like Nitro 27s or the AA 1350s. But the 1200s were just a little bit on the soft side. As you saw in the video, I had a couple feed failures because of that. It cycled the slugs fantastic. Went 1 for 1 on the designated slug target, no problem there, and it cycled the low recoil buckshot, no sweat. Some of the points of interest. I mean, I know it's not necessarily just the gun, but the port work that I did worked really well. The feeding was really sharp and crisp, and worked really well there. And the big thing that I noticed is transitioning from target to target. The same thing that makes it a good waterfowl gun makes it really nice from target to target when you're shooting statics. There's almost no muzzle climb. It just lays there, so you just go right down the road, pop, 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 pop. Nicely done. Now, because of the low recoil aspects, I'm not sure that I would run this as my dedicated 3-gun shotgun. I probably, if you're looking to crossover, great waterfowl gun, great upland gun, great hunting gun. It's fine for skeet and trap and sporting clays and 5-stand, no sweat. But for 3-gun, if you're really into the hunting but you want something that can cross over and you could do double duty with, this would be fine. Just remember that you got to run your 3 1/4 dram bird shot if you want to keep up, and it won't cycle 1 ounce slugs below 1350 feet per second, as you've seen in my previous videos. So you got to run a little bit harder loads. Now the recoil reduction is really great. So 3 1/4 dram loads in this gun feel about the same as a 2 3/4 dram load in my M2. The recoil reduction is really that good. So anyway, there was my first day out with shooting a match with the Super Vinci. Hope you found it informative. I'm Michael Payne from Team Carbon Arms, and I'll see you at the range.
Phenomenal. All in all, I like it.